Woke up in the struggle, mama praying every night. Hustle in my veins, pain taught me wrong from right. Lost friends to envy, seen love turn to spite. Betrayal in the shadows, can't trust the city lights. Sneakers full of dust, but my mind on the prize. Cold-hearted lessons, got me wise to the lies. Every blessing feel like it just came with a test. I'm running out of patience, but I never lost respect. Whole lot on my plate, but I never break. Made it through storms, still carry my weight. Dreams in the air, but they heavy in my chest. Survivor's guilt holding when I try to rest. Loyal ones around me, I keep it real, that's the code. Came up from nothing, we grinding late, heavy load. Checking the scoreboard, I see my team on the rise. Dripping in pain, but it's diamonds under my eyes. Remember those nights, stomach empty, pockets blue. Dreams in my head, but reality's overdue. Some turn they back so quick for a little taste. Now I'm on stages, but loyalty hard to trace. I gotta move careful, I've been betrayed, but I'm still thankful just to see another day. Success on my shoulders, my past never gone. Survivor's guilt heavy, but I still carry on. Loyal ones around me, I keep it real, that's the code. Came up from nothing, we grinding late, heavy load. Checking the scoreboard, I see my team on the rise. Dripping in pain, but it's diamonds under my eyes. Can't let it go. Truth on my soul. Streets talking, I was listening as a kid. Learned early how to hustle when the cupboards run thin. Dirt on my ears, but the dream's always big. Used to wish for blessings, now I pray I never slip. Cold nights sharing hopes with my brother. Both knew pain, but we hid it from our mother. Looking at the ceiling, trying to figure out another way we could break bread, someday feed each other. Trust few, see the envy in their eyes. Ain't no handouts, I was starving for the prize. Had to play the angles, ain't surprised who switched sides. Took them losses just to teach me how to rise. Can't let up, ride with me or you fall. Lost some brothers on the journey, left my heart a little cold. Band stacked up, but pain never rolled. Run these streets for a reason, now I'm never doing what I'm told. Yeah, yeah, life chose me. Live fast, gotta eat. Yeah, yeah, counting all week. I keep my circle tight, only loyalty. Came from nothing but a mattress on the floor. When you shine, see the people that you trust want more. Used to share a plate, now we feasting galore. But I feel every loss deep inside of my core. Trying to lift them up, but some never made it out. Voices in my head, what success all about. Told my mama I ain't sleeping till these dreams pan out. Life of ambition can't drown and die. Ain't let up, ride with me or you fall. Lost some brothers on the journey, left my heart a little cold. Band stacked up, but pain never rolled. Run these streets for a reason, now I'm never doing what I'm told. Yeah, yeah, life chose me. Live fast, gotta eat. Yeah, yeah, counting all week. I keep my circle tight, only loyalty. Late nights, I remember hunger, cold shaking my bones. Street lights flicker hope, but I never felt home. Mama crying in the room, rent overdue, pray. Promise I'd get us out, swear I meant every day. Wasn't silver on my spoon, just a dream I could chase. Had my pride, had to hide all the tears on my face. Seen too many fall for quick cash, running the race. I kept faith, zigzag through the snakes and the fake. Phone full of numbers, I don't call back. hustle for a play, barely saw. Now my pockets stay away. Every night I pray, turn my losses into wins. Watch some brothers stray. Gold around my neck, but memory's still great. Survivors guilt heavy, can't wash it away. Success in my hands, but I miss better days. Those who turned on me, they beg just to stay. Trust is a price, now I got it always. I made it out the gutter, ain't on my mind. Know they switch sides, but I'm on my grind. Loyalty's rare, I see envy in eyes. Still carry hurt when I'm seeing new highs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Street scars, but I won't fall, no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dream chasing, can't let it go. Cold nights had me praying for a sign. Mama worried, keep her tears behind. Plates empty, but my hope will shine. Streets talking, they don't want me to climb. Lost sleep just to hustle for meal. Broken promises, that wound so real. Hard love made me sharper like steel. Every lesson paid with struggle, I feel. Trust comes thin when the hunger high. Fake ones leave when you start to rise. Kept my vision steady on the prize. No shortcuts, just pain in my eyes. Circle small, loyalty, price. Made it out, still I pay at night. Diamonds flashing, but my scars in sight. Dreams heavy, but the pain got bite. Oh, hardships made me cold. Oh, stories never told. Had a hunger that could break me. Friends switch, now they all shade me. Money come, but the guilt weigh me. City love me, but this world crazy. Sometimes I wanna run from it all. From concrete, I was destined to ball. Trust few, now I learn from the fall. Betrayal came from ones I would call. Circle small, loyalty, price. Made it out, still I pay at night. Diamonds flashing, but my scars in sight. Dreams heavy, but the pain got bite. Oh, hardships made me cold. Oh, stories never told. Night falls slow, city whispers things they never show. Cold on my skin, dreams started out below. Mama still praying for blessings, keeping my soul. Sirens in the wind, but hope never let me go. Hard cold is winter, but the mind stays sharp. Empty fridge memories, candle in the dark. Lost sleep, had to grind, turn a wish to a spark. Pain in my voice, every struggle left a mark. Fake love in the streets got me moving apart. Trying to build something real while they tearing apart. Stacking up these blues, used to sleep in the park. Now I wake another day, thank the Lord for the start. Made it out the rain, but the clouds don't leave. Friends turn snakes, some cut at the seams. All this ice on, but my heart still bleeds. Used to chase dreams, now they chasing me. Yeah, running through the pain. Yeah, memories remain. Where was you when we was trapping by the corner store? Loyalty don't last, guess that's something I should know. Came up from the hunger, took my pain and let it grow. Still see the ones I lost every time I count this dough. Promises break, bridges go burn. Tables gon' turn, lessons I learned. Success got a price, Paid it in hurt. Survivor's guilt deep, that's a pain you can't shirk. Made it out the rain, but the clouds don't leave. Friends turn snakes, so I'm cut at the seams. All this ice on, but my heart still bleeds. Used to chase dreams, now they chasing me. Yeah, running through the pain. Yeah, memories remain. Face the dark with open eyes, dreaming past the block. Memories of hunger stains, all we had was talk. Mama working double shifts just to keep the lights. Hope inside my chest, but my stomach tight. Back against the wall, just a mattress for a bed. They told me never trust, that the love would leave me dead. I kept it moving solo, heart heavy, full of lead. Tears dried up young from the things my brother said. Eyes on the rear view, can't forget the night. Used to pray for peace, now I pray to get it right. They switched for some change, but it's nothing new in sight. Learn to build alone when you climbing out of plight. Trust don't come easy, that's the life I chose. When you make it from the gutter, heaven rarely shows. 100 nights I was hungry, pain nobody knows. Now they tryna shake my hand, but I've seen different codes. Ooh, made it through the rain. Ooh, money's the pain. I came from where loyalty's rare, betrayal's not. Was sleeping on the floor, then I bought the whole block. Friends turned to strangers, hearts icy like a watch. Survivor's guilt got me pacing, can't tell who plot. Success got a price when you run from the drought. Some dreams die early, still I made it out. Promises broken, I learned them by mouth. But I can't switch sides, no I'm all in now. Trust don't come easy, that's the life I chose. When you make it from the gutter, heaven rarely shows. 100 nights I was hungry, pain nobody knows. Now they tryna shake my hand, but I've seen different codes. Ooh, made it through the rain. Ooh, money's the pain. On the porch, tryna dodge all the sirens. Food on my mind, cause the fridge have been silent. Praying for change had me lost in my feelings. Stains on my shirt, but I walk like a million. Trust ain't free, had to keep one eye open. Used to the dark, but my heart kept hoping. Morning would come, pain away from the bottom. Never forget every wall that I fought in. Broken inside, but I hid it so well. Sleeping on floors where nobody could tell. Voices kept saying you'll never prevail. But pressure make diamonds and I said sell. I came up from nothing, I swear I remember them nights. Dreaming about better while hustling under the street lights. Pain in my chest, but I'm blessed just to make it this far. Counting these scars with the stars on top of my car. Mama cried, bills stacking high. Pops in the wind, had to learn to get by. Brothers beside me, we all had to ride. Real ones with me, I don't gotta decide. They said I would break, but I handle the pressure. Seen all the pain, turn my grind into treasure. Switched up my circle, can't fold under measures. Fame don't mean nothing if you can't keep it together. I came up from nothing, I swear I remember them nights. Dreaming about better while hustling under the street lights. Pain in my chest, but I'm blessed just to make it this far. Counting these scars with the stars on top of my car. Rise up, rise up. Ride on, ride on. Late nights by the window watching sirens go. Mama praying for a blessing, barely held control. Dreams big as mansions, pockets empty still. Hunger in my stomach, had to find a will. Friends turned to strangers, grew apart with time. Had to learn the difference, every dollar and dime. Promise on my neck, pain on my sleeve. Had to hustle on my own, they ain't wanna believe. Fake love in my review, I just had to let it go. Loyalty getting tested everywhere I go. I got burdens on my shoulders everywhere I roll. Diamonds dancing in the city, but my heart's still cold. We made it all, still pain in my soul. We made it all, but I carry that load. I came up from nothing, floors with no heat. Now I'm up, counting hundreds, still can't find peace. Brother switch, got distance, money made it clear. Still remember them nights, wishing you was here. Dream chasing, heart racing on. Trying to leave the pain behind, but my mind won't let me go. Fake love in my review, I just had to let it go. Loyalty getting tested everywhere I go. I got burdens on my shoulders everywhere I roll. Diamonds dancing in the city, but my heart's still cold. We made it all, still pain in my soul. We made it all, but I carry that load. Started from the gutter, rainy nights and cold streets. Dreaming about the days I could put shoes on my feet. Brothers in the kitchen trying to hustle for a plate. Every dollar that we made had to risk for the taste. Had to sleep in granny house, roaches running across the tile. Swore I'd never stop till I could make my people smile. Heart heavy with the pressure, had my back against the wall. Counted out so many times, but I refused to fall. We were sleeping on the floor, now the roof see-through. Bought a ticket out the mud, but the guilt stick too. How you claim you riding, but you switch my lane? Guess some things change when you up in the air. Yeah. Hard times made us turn the hunger to a plan. Took the pain and the struggle and became a different man. Came up with loyalty, but watch us switch for some bands. If you never had nothing, you might not understand. Yeah. All I know is run it up. Yeah. Can't show no love. I seen homies fall for money, seen them cross for a chain. Trying to keep my circle tight, but snakes still lurk in the rain. Mama prayed I make it out, I know my scars left a stain. Looking down at the city, but I can't shake all the pain. We was sleeping on the floor, now the roof see-through. Bought a ticket out the mud, but the guilt stick too. How you claim you riding, but you switch my lane? Guess some things change when you up in the ranks. Hard times made us turn the hunger to a plan. Took the pain and the struggle and became a different man. Came up with loyalty, but watch us switch for some bands. If you never had nothing, you might not understand. Yeah. All I know is running up. Yeah. Can't show no love. Dreams on my mind since I was a youngin'. Mama working too while my stomach stay rumbling. Eyes on the block where the lights went dim. Starving for a piece wasn't meant for him. Seen brothers fall for a small slice. Lessons from the pain, yeah, that's real advice. Corner full of fiends, promises we made. Trying to change my fate, got me seeking out a way. I've been hurt by the ones I believe. Trust ain't free, got my heart on my sleeve. Had to grind, made it out the cold nights. Never fold, loyalty the whole price. Chains heavy, but my heart still tight. Came up from nothing, now I see the city right. Ooh, ooh, running through the frost. Ooh, ooh, never counted loss. Switched up on me, saw it in they faces. Riding solo, racing through the places. Dreams in my head, pressure in my chest. Carried every fear, turned into success. Blink and you'll miss what I paid for. Got it on my own, couldn't wait for. Still got homies in the trenches. Wishing they were next, I can sense it. Had to grind, made it out the cold nights. Never fold, loyalty the whole price. Chains heavy, but my heart still tight. Came up from nothing, now I see the city right. Ooh, ooh, running through the frost. Ooh, ooh, never counted loss. Doubles, barely food on the chair. 100 voices tell me I ain't meant to be here. But I seen a mountain I climb with no fear. Streets got it cold, you survive and you fold. Heart turning cold, but it's all that I know. Dreams get sold just to fill up a bowl. But I'm betting on me, now I'm breaking the mold. Kept faith on the lows, kept friends on the ropes. Had to hustle in the rain, make gold out the broke. When you never had hope, you believe in your own. Now the world wanna listen when I talk on these songs. Grew up on the corner where the nights too cold. Brother switched sides, man, the story got old. I got racks in the safe, but the pain don't fold. Still pray for the ones that ain't make it home. Yeah, 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 still with me, even gone. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ride for you, right or wrong. Seen too many faces disappear on the way. The demons in my head always begging me to stay. Made it out the struggle, but the scars don't fade. Got a chain on my neck, but my heart still weighs. Loyalty tested when the gold come round. Fake love creeping when you up, I found. Told them all my vision, but they laughed out loud. Now they call for a hand when I touched that crown. Grew up on the corner where the nights too cold. Brother switched sides, man, the story got old. I got racks in the safe, but the pain don't fold. Still pray for the ones that ain't make it home. Yeah, 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 still with me, even gone. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ride for you, right or wrong. Much, just a plan and a purpose. Had to build from the bottom where they said I was worthless. Dreams in my head, heavy nights on my chest. Saw my brother in the struggle, so we shared every test. Kept my faith in my pocket, no gold on my neck. Still I walked every mile, gave the city my best. 12 trying to pull me, I was ducking the stress. Used to run for the shelter, pray my people get rest. Watching back for the shade, only move for respect. Knew the moment would come, now I never forget. Started with $1, dreams bigger than hope. Put my pain in the verse, left the hurt in the notes. Mama praying strong every night for my soul. Remember cold dinners, now I'm never alone. Seen the fake dap me up, wishing I would fall. Had to keep my distance, couldn't trust them at all. Street taught me lessons, had to learn on the fly. Heart got scars, can't admit when I cry. Grew up with the weight, heavy thoughts in my mind. Every loss built a piece, now it's all on the line. Stayed down for the day, now the sun wanna shine. Making good on my word, never switching the sign. Switched lanes on them, I ain't looking back. Promise made, now my pockets never lack. Trust so thin, see the faces start to change. Came from struggle, but I made it through the pain. Ride for the fam, yeah, ride. Fake ones can't hide. Only real by my side. Gotta make it out alive. Lost too much, so my sleep been shallow. Shared bread with the wrong ones, felt that shadow. Dreams tall as the hills, feet stuck in gravel. Counted out, but now I'm counting carrots in the battle. Grateful for the hunger, scars over pride. Ain't forget the nights when I had to survive. City cold, kept the hope in my mind. Loyal to a few that would never switch sides. Switched lanes on them, I ain't looking back. Promise made, now my pockets never lack. Trust so thin, see the faces start to change. Came from struggle, but I made it through the pain. Ride for the fam, yeah, ride. Fake ones can't hide. Only real by my side. Gotta make it out alive. Mama working doubles just to keep the lights on. Had to hustle early, learn the streets when I was young. Kept my head low, cold nights hiding from the sirens. Saw too many brothers lost, now I move in silence. Hunger in my stomach made a promise I'd escape. Wasn't supposed to make it out, odds never in my favor. Tapped in with the real, fake love always shows. Trust issues heavy when your pain never goes. I remember rain leaking through a busted roof. Every gold chain just remind me of the proof. Coming from the struggle, it's a miracle I found peace. Trying to fix what's broke, even if it's out of reach. Had to make it out, I did it for the fam. Used to pray for rain, now it's bands in my hands. Seen some faces change, I can't trust them where I stand. Loyal ones around, but the love feeling thin. I've been running from the bottom. Watch the ones that wanna ride up. Dreams made on concrete, nights spent staring at the ceiling. Friends turn foes, quick wounds that never start healing. Caught between codes, loyalties, a war we all fight. I came up with the struggle, now regrets haunt my nights. Trying to feed the block, that got heavy on my soul. I don't talk to many to trust, too hard to hold. Still I see success come with fingers that point and judge. But I remember hunger, so my vision never budged. Had to make it out, I did it for the fam. Used to pray for rain, now it's bands in my hands. Seen some faces change, I can't trust them where I stand. Loyal ones around, but the love feeling thin. I've been running from the bottom. Watch the ones that wanna ride up.
Rain on my window,
Dreams getting soaked. Mama cried nights trying to keep us afloat. All I had was hope, grinding for a meal. Life dealt me pain, showing wounds that can't heal. Shoebox with the ones, nights we had none. Sharing old shoes, living life on the run. Eyes on the ceiling, pray for a change. Voices in my head saying hold through the rain. Dark turned to morning, trust in the few. Had to move silent, always watching my crew. Made it from the bottom, scars on my soul. Yeah, the streets taught me lessons only struggle could show. Made it out the cold, put my pain on display. Running from the loss, but the scars never fade. Money in the safe, but the memory stayed. Had to make it out, cause the nights never change. Oh, oh, oh. Made it out the cold. Oh, oh, oh. Never let it go. Dreams from a mattress, hunger on my face. Heard the shots ring, lost friends to the fate. Had my back to the wall, 10 toes stood firm. Loyalty was costly, but the trust had to earn. Tears through the silence, blood on the street. Still standing strong, can't accept defeat. Struggle wrote my story, I survived in belief. Chains round my heart till I found my release. Faded out the cold, put my pain on display. Running from the loss, but the scars never fade. Money in the safe, but the memory stayed. Had to make it out, cause the nights never change. Oh, oh, oh. Made it out the cold. Oh, oh, oh. Never let it go.
Started out broke in the crib with the heat off. Mama praying heavy, trying to get these demons off. Cold nights, hunger pains made a beast start. And every step, looking up, asking what the streets cost. Piano on the floor, that's what saved me from the rage. Writing out my story, every sentence like a cage. Little bro looking up, hope I teach him not to fade. From the days with no lights to the diamonds in my chain. Money coming in, but I remember nights I didn't eat. Trust too thin, loyalty the only code we keep. Up all night, visions playing while I hardly sleep. Now they see me winning, but the pain running deep. Made it through the rain where the sun wouldn't rise. Lost too many brothers, still I wipe my eyes. Dreams on my shoulders, I was built for the climb. Now it's dollar signs, but I can't rewind time. Never folded, had to grow from my scars. Now my name in their mouth, but they're never around. Piano playing while I think on the dark. Had to turn it all around, put my faith in the sound. Money coming in, but I remember nights I didn't eat. Trust too thin, loyalty the only code we keep. Up all night, visions playing while I hardly sleep. Now they see me winning, but the pain running deep. Started from a mattress on the floor, I remember. Cold nights trying to keep warm through the winter. Trusting only got scars for defenders. Promise mama I'ma never let it end. Plates saw the fridge at barely nothing. Snakes in the grass, I was hungry so I cut them. Dreams looking distant but I'm running like I'm owed it. Hurt in my chest, but I smile so they don't notice. Whispers in the dark from the ones I thought I needed. Carried all my hurt in my pocket, couldn't leave it. Pour up for the empty seats, remember who was missing. Pressure made a diamond, now my mind on a mission. I know what I seen on them late nights. Dreams heavy from the wrong side. Lost too many tryna get right. Money up, still got pain inside. Won't forget. Can't forget. Times we starve. Now the world in my grip. Switch phones, too many call for a handout. Circle small, loyalty gone and that stand out. Broke bread, took a risk for the fam. Stacked chips, now I'm guilty, but I'm still who I am. I'm counting blessings. Paranoid of my own friends. Guilt heavy, but I'm flexing. Tryna make it all make sense. I know what I seen on them late nights. Dreams heavy from the wrong side. Lost too many tryna get right. Money up, still got pain inside. Won't forget. Can't forget. Times we starve. Now the world in my grip.
Taught myself to hustle, turning pain into drive. Before the city called my name, before the chain shine, we were sleeping on the floor, barely getting by. Broken promises and stories untold. Friends switching sides for a hand that's cold. I see hunger in the mirror when the world turned cold. Prayed every loss would turn my heart bold. City lights flicker through the cracked blinds. Mama praying late, says I'm on her mind. Pockets empty, but my hope full size. Tell me who gon' ride when it's do or die. Had to hustle every dust to eat a plate. Saw my day ones fall, learn to watch the snakes. Pain in my soul, but I still show face. Dreams too big to let them go to waste. Trust was rare, left scars on my faith. Laughed at my vision, now look what I made. Pouring my heart in these notes I create. If I don't make a way, no one else gon' pay. Can't be real with the ones by my side. Loyalty gets tested every night. Built this up from pain, had to fight. Whole hood counting on me to survive. Ooh, oh, grinding non-stop. Ooh, oh, I can't just stop. Came up from out the basement, hunger in my veins. Told them I would make it, now they acting strange. Counting up the blessings, can't forget the stains of nights I felt abandoned, walking in the rain. Dreams in my pocket with scars on my hand. Been betrayed by brothers, still I'm making plans. Even when I'm winning, got a heaviness. Guilt when I'm rising, who gon' understand? Can't be real with the ones by my side. Loyalty gets tested every night. Built this up from pain, had to fight. Whole hood counting on me to survive. Ooh, grinding non-stop. Ooh, I can't just stop.
late nights, hunger in my chest, I remember. Sleeping on the floor with a distant December. Mama said grind, there's gold in the pressure. Turned all my losses into learned ventures. Homie switched faces, pain in the laughter. Rain on the window, dreams coming faster. Streets taught me trust is a thing I can't master. Eyes on the prize, but my heart beats fractured. Chasing the vision, I ran from the cold. Hand-me-down shoes, but a platinum soul. Prayed on my name, now they saying I'm bold. Never forgot all the stories I told. Silent tears fell, but the city ain't blinking. Grew up off hope and the pain I was drinking. Ambition rose from the struggle I'm sinking. Never could fake it, I live what I'm thinking. Just running up bands, but the pain don't fall. Stuck with the crew, but I seen some crawl. Kept my circle tight, now it's just a few calls. Made it out the mud, but the guilt still tall. Oh, my son. Up overnight, now the city know my name. Used to share a place, now it's lost with the gang. Lost some brothers to the streets, ain't no one to blame. Trust get tested, loyalty ain't the same. Dreams turn real, but my heart's still heavy. Riding through the night, feeling pain in the Chevy. Ambition non-stop, got my eyes on the levee. Memories hunting, but I never let them get me. Running up bands, but the pain don't fall. Stuck with the crew, but I seen some crawl. Kept my circle tight, now it's just a few calls. Made it out the mud, but the guilt still tall. Oh, my son, from nothing. Oh, scars keep coming. Started with hope, stuck in rundown apartments. Mama in tears while I'm running through the hardships. Dreams on my mind, couldn't park it. Cracks in the ceiling, but I aim for the targets. Woke for the struggle, before I woke for the sun. Stomach was empty, but the vision weighed a ton. Trust ain't cheap in these streets where I'm from. Always kept faith even when they showed none. Cold nights staring at the ceiling leaks. Silent prayers over tire sneaks. Started young with a pride to keep. Now they see the hunger but won't know the grief. Swear I came up from nothing but pain. Lost a few friends but the lessons remain. Pray for a blessing, they prayed on my name. Still I ride for my brothers, that loyalty won't change. Yeah, I won't change, no, I won't change. Yeah, I won't change, no, I won't change. Sleeping on floors, now it's marble under toes. Pulling up fast, but the pain never slows. Counting my wins, still remember the lows. Smile for the flash, but I'm heavy with the woes. Some ain't believe, some turned into shade. Had to cut ties when the trust went away. 20 for risk, I got dreams on the plate. Still got survivors that talk to my face. Swear I came up from nothing but pain. Lost a few friends, but the lessons remain. Pray for a blessing, they prayed on my name. Still I ride for my brothers, that loyalty won't change. Yeah, I won't change, no, I won't change. Yeah, I won't change, no, I won't change. Cell phone buzzing, trying to stack those calls. Mama praying I don't trip, don't fall. Sticky hands when we broke, had to risk it all. Saw my brother lose hope against that wall. Window dreams, cold streets where I learned my route. If you think it's all wins, you don't know the drought. Lost friends, loose ends, now they all want clout. Had to turn my losses to something I could count. When you sleeping in the dark, just a thin cover. Vision in my head, only thing makes me suffer. Wouldn't trade these scars, pain made me tougher. Chasing better days for my fam and my mother. Loyalty running thin round here. Day ones disappear, new faces appear. Came up from nights, I ain't seen no sleep. Now the roof got stars looking up at me. Oh, grinding from the bottom, ain't no plan B. Oh, paid in pain before the luxury. Had dreams on a mattress, barely ate. Shared my plate, but they took more than they gave. Enemies smile, I read through all the snakes. Never folded hard ice, but my hustle stayed great. Sometimes guilt rain down when you make it up. You remember cold hands when you pouring up. Survivors feeling heavy, but I never run. All this weight made me strong, I ain't never done. Loyalty running thin round here. Day ones disappear, new faces appear. Came up from nights, I ain't seen no sleep. Now the roof got stars looking up at me. Oh, grinding from the bottom, ain't no plan B. Oh, paid in pain before the luxury.